about major events or visits from important dignitaries. Our town crier, Kelvin Bachhoven, is a second-generation town crier, collaborating 34 years in his role. Please feel free to stop our town crier if you have any questions. Nice going, Kelvin. Now please thank the Pella Police Department, the Marion County Sheriff's Office, and the Highway Patrol for all of their assistance during our Tulip Festival. Tonight we have Officer Brad Vincent, Deputy Troy Bauman, and Trooper Wade Major. Just stop and thank them for what they do for us. The colors are being presented by the Boy Scout Troop 373. The Boy Scouts are sponsored by Peace Lutheran Church in Pella, and they have been a chartered organization since 1944. The Boy Scout program offers challenging and unique opportunities for boys to learn well and serve the community while advancing the Eagle Scout. It's the highest rank in the Boy Scouts. Now, the Pella Christian Middle School Band is privileged to participate in our local Tulip Festival each year. The band is 104 members strong, and is directed by Shannon Dyson, Dennis Gostrom, and Mary Blackwood. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Pella Christian Middle School Marching Band. Hey, give him a hand. Nice job. The Pella Christian Middle School Band strives to honor God by using the gifts He's given us every single day. This band has played church for the past 5 years and joined Station of Grace, as well as received the People's Choice Award for the last 5 years. They will be traveling to Kansas City May 9th and 10th to great Lord God and the rules of fun. And to maintain them with themes of good news, the Pink Panthers, the Whetstone, and the Sydney Bears. Now this tri-colored flag is the flag to the great grandson of Palestine Dominic Swami, proudly carries this flag in a full time race for over 50 years. During the Dutch the day of big job, he was a great grandson of Dominic. The city of Pella's crest was adopted by the City Council in 1985. It was designed in commemoration of the 50th Tulip time. The crest features Scolpy stationary insignia, an eagle, as well as his church, which was built on West 4th Street and replicated at the Historical Museum. The banner, which announces our Queen's arrival, is carried by our pages, Claire Milligan, and the son and daughter of Polly Stover Milligan and John Milligan, and Delaney Brown, the daughter of Dan and Heather Brown. Our 2014 Tulip Festival Queen is Miss Leah Blankenspoor. Queen Leah is the daughter of Bart and Laura Blankenspoor. Queen Leah's royal attendants are Mariah Eckhoff, and daughter of Byron and Cindy Eckhoff, Rachel Mueller, daughter of Jim and Julie Mueller, and Sarah Mueller, daughter of Lori and Darwin Lorenz and Steve Mueller, and Faith Weingarten, daughter of John and Sharon Weingarten. The Queen and Claire are all seniors at either Pella Christian or Pella Community High School. Riding in this horseless carriage is the mayor of Pella, Jim Mueller. Jim and the entire city staff would like to thank you for joining us in celebration of our heritage. The vehicle is a replica of an early 1900 Sears motor buggy and is owned by Del Woodward. In the next few convertibles, we have the members of the Pella City Council. Like all of us, our council is proud of our city and appreciates your attendance at this year's Tulip Time Festival. City council members include Mark Dion, Bruce Eval, Larry Peterson, Dan Vanderbeek, Dave Vanderhorst, and Harold Van Stryland. The next band is from Missouri and is the Novinger High School Marching Wildcats. They're under the direction of Danny Hicks, the 45-member ensemble, is led by the drum major Emily Reardon. The band has recently received second place at the Culver Stockton Homecoming Parade in Canton, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a great round of applause for Novinger Marching Wildcats. That goes into ensuring that Tulip Time is fun and a safe event. Our next entry is the moonlight. Beautiful flowers are popular around the world, especially in Pella and Tulip Time. This flower is laden with many varieties of tulips and other flowers. These tulips are for sale, and our flower ladies are looking for some flower lovers who would like to buy a tulip, but you don't need any money. So you might be asked to give them a little gift, raise your hand high, and they will come to you. Running float today for the gateway float this afternoon are the children members of the Central College 2014 men's basketball team. From last to first, this year's Central men's basketball team went 21-8 and won the regular season conference title and the conference tournament title as well. It is a 17th conference championship and the 10th time they won the conference tournament. Now another Dutch tradition was the fonten, or the vegetable cart. It is loaded with fresh harvest of vegetable steaks from the garden, typically located in the back of the house. Gardens were tended by the hard-working men. These are sold door to door at the Central Village Market. The unique round float is one of our traditional entries. The parade of Providence, which is sponsored by the Pella Women's Club, is maintained by the U.S. Bank of Pella. Pella's oldest bank originated by the founder of Pella, H.P. Schulte, in 1857. This float is a revolving platform of Dutch ladies dressed in authentic costumes, representing the dress of particular Providence in the Netherlands. Now the winner of our Tulip Time Service Award is Marilyn Vanderleest. Mr. Pella Parade Man, a 53-year time parade veteran. Marilyn has actively participated in over 300 Pella parades and has been chairperson in nearly 70 parades through the years. He chairperson of the Santa Claus Parade for 37 years, the 4th of July Parade for 10 years, and chaired Pella's 140th and 150th Pella celebration parades as well. Marilyn, thanks for all you've done. Let's give him a hand, you bet. The wooden shoemaker is a busy carver the wooden shoes, trying to keep ahead of the demand. He guarantees his works, no knots, no squeaks, no nails. If they don't fit properly, no problem, he'll gladly remove just the right amount inside the shoe for a perfect fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a bicycle, built for 3, plus 1 more. This bike is one fewer than 30 that were built by the Schwinn Company. The milk cart is coming in the Netherlands street vendor carts, and open markets are the traditional ways of shopping. This cart would have traveled door to door to sell milk. Can you imagine the thumping wheels of this cart on the brick street? Our next entry is the Christian Farmer Fantasy Float. The cow on the float is made by the traditional Indian style by local artist Sally DeRue. The next unit to parade is the Pella 6th grade marching band, directed by Ben Thompson and Derek Stratton. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the 6th grade marching band a hand. The mayor of the Dutch communities, the present-day Pella, the Burgermeister is held to be honorary mayor of Pella for 3 days of Tulip Time. The Burgermeister again this year is Randy Sycamore. Accompanied by his wife, Tammy. When asked about his thoughts on being mayor, he said, the 3 days is just about enough responsibility. Nice job, Randy. And following our Burgermeister, the future Burgermeisters of our community, these handsome young boys hope to become our honorary mayor at Pella's Tulip Time Festival. Christian Opportunity Center welcomes you to the 79th Annual Tulip Time Celebration. The Christian Opportunity Center supports people with disabilities, and its mission is to integrate Christian values and teaching skills for life. Here they are, the whole Dutch family, and like the rest of us, the Dutch can't resist the charm of children. In fact, they've had so many that their small country is the most densely populated in all of Europe. We have to admit that perhaps this family may not be quite the average size. Even so, this brood is all decked out in Dutch costume for the Tulip Time Parade. Wow. Here is cart selling chocolate. The Dutch are famous for their chocolate, even enjoying it spread on their toasted bread for breakfast. The brilliant red, blue, and yellow colors of the card help attract more hungry customers. Look for the chocolate candy molds hanging on the card. Please welcome the Central College Express. This fun, colorful train is loaded with Central treasures, celebrating the past and leading into the future. Spanning the years and the globe, Central College is proud of its heritage and achievements from academic excellence to student involvement in athletics. Central College provides an excellent academic environment and a great value. Writing today's globe are current and future students and staff, along with the college president and his wife, Mark and Tammy Beckman. Next we have the Green Pella card, in which the Dutch are known for their cleanliness and neat and any different kinds of brooms. There's even a happy little Dutch song that's vism, meaning broom. The children of Third Church, which we welcome you to our annual Tulip Festival. We hope you're enjoying our time at Pella, where there is such fun for everyone. One of our favorite places for fun in Pella is our churches, where we celebrate the love, life, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, our living King. You're welcome to join a community worship service Sunday morning or attend one of the many churches in Pella this weekend. Pella is extremely proud of their former Tulip queens and honors them with this beautiful float. Fond memories and stories of their Tulip time experiences are often shared as they travel the parade. Riding on the top of this year's float is 2013 Tulip Queen, Miss Marley Bachhoven. Costumes, crowns, and carriages are in the dreams of many little girls. Perhaps one of the little beauties riding on our next entry is a future Tulip Time Queen or a member of the Royal Court. Watch, and you can see that several have already mastered the parade way. The ice skate sharpening card is here, and look at those bright colors. Children and adults all enjoy ice skating on charming canals in the Netherlands. This unique card could supply all your needs, sharpen your skates, and provide a warm cap or scarf, even dispense some hot chocolate. A permanent entry to our parade provided by Vermeer Corporation is a recognition of their 60th anniversary as a typical canal winner's flag. Placed along on our thin ice, notice the long poles that we use to guide the sled, like ski poles. The end-of-road painting was masterfully done by local artist Sally DeRue. Families from Vermeer are navigating our sleigh entry at each parade. There's nothing like a base ride parade. Right. Thanks, Vermeer, for this long-lasting contribution to our Tulip Time Parade. The friendship float is decorated in shades of purples, paints with old-fashioned wicker baskets with spring blooms, pennies, irises, tulips, lilacs. Riding our float this evening is the 2014 Orange City Tulip Queen in her court. This bicycle delivery card originally was made in home deliveries in the Netherlands, selling fresh breads and pastries house to house. Dutch loaves and St. Nick cookies have been favorites of customers for over a century in Pella as well as Holland. Yardsma family members and friends of Yardsma Bakery are manning the cart to distribute samples of the Dutch spice cookies. This year was our 9th annual Tulip Time Baking Contest, which was held Monday evening. This year, the recipes were Dutch meatball soup. First place winner was Alberta DeVries. Second place winner were Becky Nippy and Kelly Beanstra. They also won the Queen's Choice Award. The second recipe was a vet ballad. First place went to Meg McGee. In second place was Linda Rosa. Becky Denoy and Kelly Beanstra, winners of the Queen's Choice Award, are Dutch meatball soup. Once again, the Dutch organ grinder welcomes you to Tulip Time. Many of us remember Morris Birdsall, a Central College professor known as Mr. B, marching in the parade as a Dutch organ grinder. He and his dogs, all named Disney, were a colorful portion of this parade for 37 years. Now I scream and you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Pella Corporation proudly presents its oversized ice cream truck. Watch as Mr. Ice Cream glances and smiles in your direction to wish you a Tulip Time experience full of the many Dutch treasures Pella has to offer. Of Carpenter's Park was built to honor the past carpenters and the woodworker trades of Pella area. This cart was designed and built by Randy Weinman. The cart is filled with Dutch and American hand tools from the time of Pella's founding in 1847. The signs on the front of the cart are original from two of Pella's early lumber yards. Randy can be found in the woodworker shop at Pella Historical Village during the days of Tulip Time. Our next quote is based on the Dutch story, The Boy Who Held the Bags of Tea. This entry was constructed by the Tulip Time Steering Committee along with several volunteers. It features a young Dutch lad stopping a lake in the dike. The float also displays an authentic sluice gauge. This village cart, the Kaas wagon, could be seen on the streets of the Netherlands, going door to door selling cheese, butter, and eggs. Dairy products are included in the leading export goods of the Netherlands because of the flat land, perfect for grazing herds. Here comes the bologna cart, and it's a perfect partner to the cheese vendor. If you've noticed the rich smell of smoked meat coming from the center of town, you're probably near one of Pella's famous meat markets. John Ulrich, using recipes he brought from Holland in 1868 first, made Pella bologna in Pella. Klaus Enfeld's business began in the Netherlands, and his Pella meat market was opened in the early 1940s. Whether it's fun or work, play or study, or building relationships and working to integrate faith and learning, Pella Christian High School places God's Word at the center of the training of our young people. For service today and in the future, established in 1939. Pella Christian hopes to celebrate its 75th anniversary next year. Riding the float are students of various groups, which represent academics, music, drama, athletics throughout the school's curriculum. Who said it this way? Well, it's one of Pella's most famous residents. It's Wyatt Earp and his brothers James, Virgil, and Morgan. Wyatt was famous gunslinger, Marshall, who is known for his shootout at the OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona in 1881. Wait a minute, it looks like we just had an unscheduled landing in one of our tulip beds. What? It's the cat in the hat. Touchdown in Pella with a thingamajigger. Red lip, blue lip, one lip, two lips, and there are things 1 and 2, things 3 and 4. Cat in the hat, loves tulips and windmills. And he especially loves the out of the box idea. So he and his gang stopped by to help Revere Corporation celebrate 65 years of innovation. Windmills require maintenance on a regular basis, and premier job buddies are on the job to help. Leading the pack is Tony the tractor, coinciding some cutter and Swizzy skid steer. Next we have Terry the train mower, the newest member of the team. He is shooting, smoothing the way for lots of windmills to come. These characters are represented as more than 120 product models manufactured by Revere. Our next marching band is the William Penn University Pride of Penn, marching band from Osceola, Iowa. The 15-member ensemble was founded in 2010 and is under the direction of Terry DeYoung and Dick Redmond. The group has become a leader bringing back the marching band activity. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the William Penn University Marching Band. Now, Roger Dubin is one of Pella's area's chambers 2014 Hall of Fame Excellence Award recipients for his wonderful impact on the community of Pella. For the past 50 years, Roger has been with Dyke Dubin Funeral Home, helping families through some of their most moments, as he has done so well, true compassion and professionalism. Roger has provided more for many of these families than he will ever know. Roger has also shared his compassion through leadership positions with many community organizations, fine reps, studying and color retail. Roger, thanks for all you've done. And yourself, he's really good too. Here is our Conklin vendor card. This card was very typical of the vendor cards used in Holland to sell wooden shoes. The bright colors were used to catch the attention of people passing by wooden shoes, often called clogs, were due to the damp conditions of the Netherlands. Next grade entry is the Pella Motors wooden shoe train. It's representing Pella Motors. These shoes were carved from a large blocks of wood, then painted by the area's top in-boat-style artist Arlene Bollinger, and the suspension that the shoes stood on was manufactured by LDJ Manufacturing. Now the next moves represented by our VFW, American Legion Post. These vets are proud to represent all of the veteran and military personnel who have sacrificed so much for the freedom we enjoy. We also thank all the spouses and families at home who carry on the daily activities. The American Legion sponsors 5th grade flag essay contest in which students learn what the flag represents. Representing the VFW, we have 1902 Oldsmobile replica that was driven by Gary Gazelle in numerous Tulip time periods. For more than 30 years, driving duty shared this year by Richard Jones and Zach Pickle. Representing the Pella Garden Club and the Pella Recreation Center, the 21-seat Big Red Bike has become a popular way to monitor through the Tulip Time Parade. Cheer on these peddlers who are now engaged in a pretty unique form of group exercise. Our parade features several floats that display a variety of beautiful Dutch costumes. Many cities and towns have their own distinctive style of dress. These ladies are wearing the authentic costumes of several villages that are as colorful and beautiful as the Tulip from the Netherlands. The paint cart, donated by the Pella Corporation, was a popular street vendor cart found in the Netherlands. The Dutch always pride themselves in keeping their house in excellent condition. Popular colors such as dark green, orange, yellow, and blue are used to brighten up the gloomy days of the rainy maritime climate. The Hawkeye Council of the Government Cadet Corps would again like to welcome you to Pella. The cadets have been busy again this year with many activities including the camping, hiking, and many other things. The muscle car float is authentic replica cart from Katwijk, Netherlands, and was donated by the Tulip Time Parade by Heritage Place of Pella. Pella is a fast-growing community. In fact, we welcome an average of 50 to 20 new households to Pella each month. We make the transition as easy as possible for our new residents with positively Pella, a free new resident service that helps with housing and information. The Pella Fire Department is proud to represent Pella's first piece of motorized fire equipment, the 1922 American LaFrance fire engine. The nature of city emergency calls continues to change. Sometimes a call doesn't require a full response. This 2009 GMC 5500 quick attach pumper, built by Pierce manufacturer just a minute, just right to answer those calls. The Dutch Masters Antique Auto Club was formed in 1968 with just a few members and now consists of a group with over 75 members. They are interested in the restoration and preservation of cars over 25 years old. The members' autos range from early 1900s to the muscle cars of the 70s and the 80s. The membership consists of both men and women. They meet once a month. Activities include social time, special events, and weekend tour in September. The car leading the Dutch Masters today is one of our feature cars for 2014. It's a 55 Studebaker President Speedster. Restored to showroom condition, the car has a 259 V8 engine and was produced for only 1 year. It is Studebaker Drivers Club National Award winner and Hemmings Motor News cover car. It was restored and driven by Harold and Deanna Manley from right up the road from Newton. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maria's tea time float is broken down by the Pizza Ranch. If you have children on, you might want to head down by Pizza Ranch. Be on your best behavior, because here comes Santa Claus. Our next entry is a replica of the Spanish alien, Santa Claus. The Dutch counterpart of Santa Claus arrives in Holland on December 6th to leave for presents in wooden shoes of good children and a lungful for those who have been bad. Helpers and several anxious Dutch boys and girls accompany the Santa Claus. Each November, the Pella Historical Society sponsors the Santa Claus Day with Parade that features this float and party for children of Pella. Noon in Kiwanis sponsors this float. This is the Red Rock Dredgers Tractor Club of Pella. The members of this club collect, restore, and preserve antique tractors and farm machinery. Leading this group is their 2014 featured tractor and 1958 International 330, owned and operated by Henry Rickall. The club does various activities during the year, including plowing, threshing, corn picking, tractor pull. The special float features the largest tulip you'll see during your visit to Pella. The large yellow tulip opens to reveal a magical carriage carrying the young festival attendant. The golden tulip lane is lined with wooden tulip replicas of those constructed for the very first tulip festival in 1935. Following the last entry in the parade is the Tulip Time Steering Committee. This committee meets all year long to bring this event to you year after year. The members consist of chairpersons Brenda Versteg, Susan Canfield, Amy Van Hatten, David Walmart, and Paul Jones, and past chair Dick Redmond. Let's all applaud their effort and show your appreciation for a job very well done. Thank you, folks, for all you do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our parade for your safety and for the courtesy of those still watching the parade. Please stay off the parade route until the parade is completed. And also, please dispose of any trash you have in your area. We hope you have enjoyed your day with the Dutch. And if you are heading home now, please drive safely.